From XL McFly is Stay.
Stay with me.
You must think I'm him, you pretend I'm somebody else. Yeah, I make mistakes like when you call me with somebody else. I wish it was different, but this is for somebody else. I just wanna run away. You thought I was gonna stay. I won't live another day. Let's try this another way. I don't wanna run away. You thought I was gonna stay. I won't live another day.
So Gary, this time, what do you think?
It needed to be executed a little bit better, and I think like that is like pretty close to a hit, because the hook to me is catchy. You just gotta figure it out mix wise, and then his voice fits perfectly. It just has like a presence, and I believe everything he's saying, and like I don't know, it was just dope.
Hit one of us for the mix if you need to.
Hell yeah, I fuck with that shit. Like that whole little gliding with the high pitch back down, that was hard.
That shit
Like
was very creative.
like
The verse somewhere to me could have been better. Like I like it lyrically and all that. It's just the delivery maybe could have.
Yeah,
You
probably.
could do it a couple more times.
I think to piggyback what you were saying, like probably with a little bit more charisma. He was pretty flat to me.
He was spitting soft to the girls, man. Just let
That's
him chill.
cool, but I didn't say like dial it on 100. But like I think he could.
You can't be gangsta on every record.
so you know he this beast over here, man. This nigga.
Just like a hint of more charisma. You know what I'm saying? Because there were parts where I felt like it was kind of dull and flat.
So the fact that he said that it was dope, that's the first time I've ever heard him say anything was dope.
He
So
said it almost could have been a hit.
next we have 3 left. This next artist is Kidcast. Record's called Steph Curry.
Look, young Steph Curry for the 3, 10 feet behind the line. I can do this in my sleep. Yeah, young over 4 in the post. I can spit it how I want. It's where I be doing the most. They gon' try and take me out my game, but I ain't going trip. You go over 17, meanwhile I'm scoring at your chick. Give me any kind of product, you can bet I make it flip. 23 for 23, I did it all without a brick. Tell them all, I ain't lose no.
I think a mix will really help him. He has like a lot of the foundational aspects for like. You know what I'm saying, being an artist, the presence, the charisma, the dynamics and flows, like he has an understanding of it. He kind of falls into that Meek Mill lane, but I think a better mix would definitely help him out. I don't really have anything, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he needs that much more work. I think he'll just like be able to fine tune it with the more recording.
Okay, Blue.
I like this tone. Kind of reminded me of Too Short. But yeah, everything they said.
You just walked in. How you know what everything that said?
Because as I opened the door, I walked
You
in.
got X-ray hearing.
X-ray hearing.
The hook was cool. It wasn't too much memorable. I did like his tone a lot. Ad-libs, yes, there were a lot of ad-libs there that could have been chopped out or turned down.
Yeah, like the mix could be a little bit better. Like the mix is not awful. Really get your vocals inside of the beat. It'll be cool.
Gary?
Yeah, I thought he could rap his ass off, and like the way he was switching his flows was crazy. The beat could have been a little bit better. I was really excited hearing like the verses, and then when he got to the hook, I was like kind of disappointed because he needs to be A&R great.
I play bass too. I'm just saying.
He play it good though.
Oh.
Slap at the bass.
I can't slap yet though. I don't want that shit.
So you're not that good then.
You play?
No. Well, I didn't claim that I played.
His next record is Chris Bivens' Love Potion.
So they said we can play house. She in the crib cooking now. She dipping that powder, she dripping like water. That pussy I slaughter got me breaking rules. So tell me to move, cause I'm in the mood. So what we gon' do? She got that voodoo shaka Zulu. How she licking her lips, her lipstick popping. How she dropping, I'm in love with her hips. She got that la.
Gary, what you think?
I ain't like the hook. Like they said before, you gotta out Timberland. Some of it I thought could be hard, like as far as like the writing and the melodies. Some of it had potential. It's just like you gotta make it a full-on record. Like you lost me at the hook. Like I was kind of interested, and then once the hook came in, I was just like,
D1?
Yeah, I didn't like the mix. It was super sibilant. Y'all know what sibilant is. Anything start with an S. That means you sound like you a snake on that bitch. But and then I really didn't like his melodies. Like I won't intrigue.
I would agree with everything that was just said. I can see from here it says reference Travis Scott. It didn't sound like the Travis Scott reference. If you're gonna reference Travis Scott, you almost have to give him a record that sounds just like him. It works. But the thing is, the key is not to do anything he's already done because they don't want that. They want something what they could do next. But if you're gonna do that, you gotta. For one, Travis Scott doesn't sing that much. He doesn't do many melodies. He doesn't do runs or anything like that. So you gotta take the runs out. The concept for Travis Scott wouldn't work either.
I think the beat could have been better. I thought I was gonna go a different direction when I heard it come in, and then like the drums dropped, it went to like some pop shit, and I was like, nah. The best part of the song though was like the beat, and it just doom 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 that part, and he had a cool little flow on there. That would be the part that I would take and like build around that.
I would have to say that there's nothing really stood out to me. It sounded very the same throughout the whole thing.
You're welcome. He said appreciate the advice.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, he watching it?
Yeah,
Hey.
he watching on Instagram. Last artist, and his name is David Wayne. He made it difficult and gave me SoundCloud links.
He messing up.
David Wayne.
We don't have internet connection here.
He wasting time.
Oh, they would have balled your shit up, threw it in the trash.
It's like a nigga saying he don't want CDs and you give him a CD.
Yeah, from now on, please submit just MP3s. Alright, the first record is called Twisted.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling good tonight. How y'all feeling? Yeah. Rock with me. I'm in the club doing my thing. It's Friday night. Yeah. Got another drink. I'm feeling myself. Huh. With my shades on and my white shirt on, man. Niggas hating cuz.
I thought it was like average, and the songwriting could have been better.
Definitely, that was my first thing, songwriting.
I could see where he was going, but it didn't sound big. You know what I'm saying? And I think part of that is mixing, part of it is just the songwriting. You know what it sound like you forgot to do the homework the night before, and you're in class trying to hurry up and finish that shit.
I feel like he won't sing it with enough swag though. Like a couple parts sound like he like a theater type of singer. You gotta have that junk stupid slapping for like that type of record too. Like, 'cause I feel like you trying to go into the club with that. You talking about being twisted and drunk, like that's a perfect place. So it's got to be banging.
Gary?
The songwriting was just average, and like the lyric was just like like it sounded like something from like the 80s.
Whoa.
The 80s.
We can't get 5 years ago. We going back 25 years.
It sounded like
It's
Blue.
like go in the club, get fucked up, like that's real baby bashers. Like
That song was flat. As far as like melodies and production wise, it was like 2012 with the Mustard kind of sound. If you listen to Mustard sounds, he's not even doing that anymore. So I probably would just revisit the whole song.
Back to the drawing board.
Actually, we'll be just back to the drawing board. And
80s
just come-
lyrics on the 2012 Mustard beat.
Yeah. And
That's the synopsis.
and if you're gonna be talking about getting fucked up too, you gotta be clever. You gotta go back and find how many songs that people are, how many ways they can say get fucked up. Just found out Antidote was about hotboxing in the car. Didn't know that.